Well, good evening, everybody. I hope your weekend's treating you well. I actually hope the whole holiday season's treating you well. It's a little cool of a night. It's a nice night to stay in and maybe light a fire if you got a fireplace. I'm not so lucky, but I know some of you are, so that'd be nice. 28 degrees right now in Terre Haute, 31 degrees in Paris, 34 degrees in Robinson, and 32 degrees in Vincennes. But when you factor in those winds out there, boy, it's feeling even cooler than that. So it's feeling like 23 degrees in Terre Haute and Paris, feels like 28 degrees in Rockville, and it feels like 25 degrees in Vincennes. Of course, the big question a lot of you have is what we're looking at for travel. Lots of us are heading out around the Midwest and parts beyond to go visit family and friends. And here's what we're looking at across the region. We're staying clear both in Indiana and Illinois. So all the way from Kankakee in the Chicagoland area, clear on down to southern Indiana. We're staying clear tonight. Temperatures pretty consistently in the 30s. Moving forward, though, let's get right to the forecast for the rest of the weekend and on into Christmas Eve. We're staying clear overnight tonight, cooling down into the mid-20s. Now, keep an eye on this legend up here, particularly rain, mix, and snow. These colors are going to be playing through the next couple of days, so watch for them here. As we move into tomorrow morning, through the day tomorrow, we warm up into the lower 40s, relatively mild, so not too bad, a little warmer than we have been today. But clouds begin building along southern Illinois and southern Indiana by the time we get to tomorrow evening. Now, moving forward from there, you see here, showers begin to push their way up as we get into Sunday night. So we begin dealing with some showers after dark, cooling down overnight tomorrow to around 30 degrees. Now, as we move forward, we begin to see, particularly after midnight, first, here we go, we begin to see snow after midnight, as well as a mix, but potentially some snow as well after midnight, Sunday night into Monday, and actually through the day Monday as well. Some of the snow begins developing around the area. We warm up into the upper 30s for a high tomorrow. Actually a high on Monday, rather. By the time we get to the end of the day, though, on Monday, things begin clearing out again. Those snow showers push well out of our area, leaving us with partly cloudy skies Monday night and actually on into Christmas Day. Details on exactly what we can expect on Christmas Day coming up in just a second, but I want to get you to tonight. Tonight, we cool off down into the mid-20s, around 24 degrees. We're staying clear, but we'll be relatively cold as well. A south wind around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, we warm up into the lower 40s, around 41 degrees. A few clouds out. Still going to be a fairly chilly day, so if you're doing some work outside, bundle up if you would. And then tomorrow night, we cool back off to around 30 degrees, and here you see the rain start moving in after dark. After midnight, we're also looking at a wintry mix, so showers and potentially some snow tomorrow night on into Monday. Bottom line is, if you're out driving, be careful. We're not necessarily talking about much in the way of accumulation. We're going to be getting little, if any, accumulation out of this tomorrow evening. But as we saw just a couple days ago, a lot of us aren't all that experienced with driving on slick roads this year. It's been a pretty mild fall and it's been a pretty mild December, so be careful out there, bottom line, when you're doing some traveling tomorrow night. Let's get to the 7-day forecast and take a look at this. You see there the chances for rain as well as snow on Monday. That all begins clearing out Monday evening through the day on Tuesday. So if you're heading out on Christmas Day, things are looking pretty good in terms of travel. However, Tuesday night, Christmas Day night, just to make that clear, we're looking at some snow beginning to move in. That's going to stick with us through the day on Wednesday. And if there's a day during this week where we're looking at potentially getting a little bit of a blanket of white, Wednesday is probably going to be the day. It's a little early to talk about exactly how much we could expect, but bottom line is if you're doing any traveling there on Monday or on Wednesday, you need to be careful out there.
Definitely. You want to be safe, and a lot of people are going to be traveling, but they're looking forward to that possible white Christmas.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Very nice.
You know, potentially a little residual. Don't think we're talking about a winter wonderland out there. We might have a little spot of white here or there.
All right. Thank you very much, Joe.